Oh yeah.
Dubai is the sole representation for Malaysia, making them proud, doing fantastic things for the country.
Are you sure you want to pursue it? Because you know, it's the stigma where people say there's no future and everything.
I don't really have like backup plan anyway, so it's gonna like do or die for me. I always keep this in mind that I always have to take care of my mom. Like it should be my mom first. Obviously, it does help me in living a better life thanks to Valorant.
The GOAT. Loves his mama. The GOAT.
Yeah, it should be like 36 minutes, 24 km.
How often do you guys do these kind of like fishing trips?
Every time he's here.
So
every time
far,
I
every
came.
time in this bag lah.
Yeah.
They're going fishing?
In my hometown, which is my state, Kelantan, that is basically kind of
Wait,
like
what animal
a
is that?
foreign thing to pick up gaming. I don't know how, but somehow I managed to get here.
It's just a monkey?
My late
Like a regular
dad used
monkey?
to fish a lot. At that time, I didn't like fishing, so whenever I follow him, I just find it very boring, you know? Like, there's a lot of waiting. But as I grew up, I kind of like got hooked up with it, you know? I find it very like calming.
Yo, chat is
maybe
fucking
because I have
crazy,
responsibilities
actually.
now, you know? I find it like a safe space for me to kind of like release my stress. Every day is always in front of PC.
Wait, this
practicing and
guy,
stuff, but when I go
David
out
and
to
Sam
fish,
would get
kinda
along
like a
so
good
well.
Places for me to take a moment and think about life decision, you know. I think when I was 7, 8, I started to love to go to PC cafe. During that time, my
These
brother
guys
kind of like
fish
the
for
first
fun.
person that get me into gaming. He's the first one that started the trend, which is going to the PC cafes. And I think after a while he stopped going because he kind of like get a social life, I guess. But I didn't leave even when he left the gaming stuff.
More interested in fishing than playing Valorant. Facts. Actually, when he talks about like fishing, right, his eyes light up. But when he talks about Valorant, he's like, exposed. Don't put this in there.
Wait, that's Sam too.
I've been known Kalish since I was
Wait.
5 years old.
It's like the
I would say
same
he's
guy.
One of the reasons why I got into gaming as well. Because you know, after school, then we have like extra classes. We would skip those and go into like a PC cafes together. I would say my mom is not really happy at first. Nobody loved and their kids spending too much time playing games and stuff. She's kind of like worried. At the same time, I just told her that give me one chance to prove her wrong. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of like worked out well for me.
Damn, David. Damn, breaking barriers out there.
My first
What a
Saturday
fucking
was
Chad.
Orange Esport. I got the invitation through my
What
friends.
a
I got
Chad.
it after I played my first local tournament, I would say, and after that they kind of like saw my skills and yeah, they kind of like invited me to go for a trial and stuff.
Vincent, maybe next week I will be going to KL, meeting out with these certain people where we have a team together. And then I asked him, are you sure you want to pursue it? Because you know, it's the stigma where people say there's no future and everything. And we sat down and we talked. I told him that just do whatever feels right for you.
I remember going to my first international LAN in Shanghai. I had a good performance. It's your first time going for international events and you play while traveling to a lot of countries, I guess. That's the one thing that I love the most about being a professional gamer. I don't really have like backup plan anyway, so it's gonna like do or die for me. At the time, for some reason, I knew that I can do better than most of the players in the scene and stuff, so yeah.
Dubai is the sole representation for Malaysia, making them proud, doing fantastic things for the country.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how well we perform.
A true Chad, if I may.
Obviously, it does help me and my other teammates in living a better life thanks to Valorant.
Anakin went to Korea with his girlfriend and stuff to visit me, and Ali flew to Tokyo Masters to see me.
Give me a second.
Yeah, better life thanks to Valorant.
Anakin went to
His name is Anakin. His friend's name is Anakin.
Korea with his girlfriend and stuff to visit me, and Ali flew to Tokyo Masters to see
What?
me.
It was a surreal experience for me because it was my first big LAN tournament because I've been seeing, and then my
That is
first time in
badass.
Japan also, and then seeing all the fans watching PRX also. I'm 100% proud of Luis because he played at the highest level, you know, and then he's like the second most best team in the world.
Friends is very important to have in your life, you know. Like nowadays, I don't really like spending time in front of a PC. I rather to go out with them. And most of the time we try to go fishing if we have like free time and stuff.
Oh, he doesn't
or
even
we would
practice.
Go for a karaoke session, and I think it's
Wait, they stopped practicing.
Balanced.
He's like, fuck this, I'm gonna
I think
fish.
it's important to take care of those little
I have
things,
Jing.
you know?
I'm just gonna fish. I have Ilya.
My mom has always been supporting me as well, and also I always keep this in mind that I always have to take care of my mom. Like even when I do like better and better, like it should be my mom first, and being able to lift my family's burden, I guess, like helping my mom with anything she wants. Like if she wants this, I was like, no problem, I got you.
Adorable.
Recently, I went to sea fishing with my brother. I mean, it was very different feeling, you know, like going to the sea, then you realize that, oh, you actually like, oh, it's so small, you know, like compared to the sea. It's a very undescribed feeling, I would say. And the wave is like very strong and it's actually damn dangerous, but we still managed to like enjoy this kind of like environment and stuff, you know. Yeah. When you get the fish, you don't like panic and like strike right away, you know. You gotta have wait for the fish to like take the bait. And I think it's the same concept as the Valorant, you know. Like sometimes you don't rush to get the kills. Sometimes you let the opponents do the mistakes. You can be smarter than the opponent by just punishing their mistakes, you know. The moment when the line is
David,
kinda,
you're
like,
rushing, bro.
moving and then the rod is kind of like moving, then you know, you hit like a jackpot, you know.
David, you're rushing, bro.
Sometimes
I don't know
when
who
you
we're...
fish, you don't guarantee the
Come on,
fishes,
brother.
right? And
Come on, brother.